Hi there, this is Molly Gallagher from Radnor Township. I'm here today with Officer Brady McHale. Thanks for joining us. And we're going to discuss traffic safety for the Villanova 2019 move-in and also basic relationship building between the students and the local community. Brady, can you tell us about the move-in dates and times happening here on campus?
Absolutely, Molly, and thanks for having me. So beginning next Wednesday, August 21st, will be freshman move-in. It's a very exciting time for Radnor Township and Villanova University, but with that comes a lot of both vehicular and pedestrian traffic. So with freshman move-in in particular, it's going to be students from perhaps out of state or not completely familiar with the area. Now, Villanova University will provide the students with allotted times for them and their families to come and drop off all of their belongings, and they will do so on Villanova's campus. However, it will affect the traffic ways such as East Lancaster Avenue, South Ithan Avenue, North Ithan Avenue, County Line Road, and Aldwin Lane. There may be some ancillary streets as well mixed in there, such as Conestoga Road, that will see some excess traffic due to the rerouting. Although we do have comfort in knowing is Radnor Police Department will have multiple police officers on duty that day, specifically assigned to the move-in area, and they will be rerouting traffic as well as directing traffic, working the signals along Lancaster Avenue to make sure that everything flows quickly, and should anyone have a question or need police assistance.
In terms of the move-in days, how do students know when, where, and how to drop off? Is that something that you in Radnor PD are coordinating, or is that something they're looking to the university for information on?
The university handles all of the scheduling and will assign their students as well as their families specific locations as well as times to drop off their belongings. All of that will be done on Villanova's property, whether it's the parking lots or the dormitories or just a general area. None of that will be done, outside of university property. This way, it's not in any of the roadways. All roadways around the university will be open unless too much traffic deems that we're unable to do.
In terms of the local residents, what steps are we taking on the township level and from Radnor Police Department to ease the stress of the transition of the students moving in and the busyness in local neighborhoods?
That's a great question, and we're really excited because over the past few years, we've partnered with Villanova University and their Student Affairs Division and have worked really hand in hand with them in improving the police department's relationship with our students on campus as well as our off-campus housing. Just some of the ways that we utilize community harmony is at the beginning of the school year, we will actually go out, pounding the pavement. We will go door to door. Myself and a representative from Villanova did it last year, as well as Superintendent Flanagan and some of the other command staff. And we will go door to door handing out Good Neighbor Guides. And the Good Neighbor Guide is a very simple brochure that has some information about, introduce yourself to your neighbors, maybe learn a little bit about themselves in the neighborhood in which you reside. Our students get all the same resources and, accommodations that our full-time residents, our residents that have been here forever get, such as police, fire, and EMS. So we want to put a face to that, and we get out in the community. And there is, a little bit of an educational piece. We remind them that perhaps staying up late and walking through neighborhoods is not something that all of our neighbors may be expecting or used to. So we certainly get out there and do our best to maintain that relationship, and that goes on throughout the year. We have a barbecue at the beginning of the year at one of our larger apartment complexes that has primarily student renters in it. And then, again, we are constantly in the community and in our hot spots, if you will, actively patrolling.
Okay, great. And in terms of those hotspots, what neighborhoods within our township have the highest ratio of students?
The Bryn Mawr, Garrett Hill, and Rosemont neighborhoods, historically, due to their locations so close to the university, are generally the most popular among students.
In addition to all this positive relationship building you all are doing with our local community, inclusive of the students, if a resident is uncomfortable or sees an issue, what is the best course of action for that resident to do?
We absolutely encourage our residents to dial 911. This way, an officer can come out and assess the situation. If it's something that's persistent, certainly we request that perhaps we can have them come in and we would like to hear their side of the story at the police station. We're obviously open 24/7, but we absolutely encourage, beginning that dialogue with us so we can identify a situation and then work to make it better. Like I said, we're all on the same team here, and we all, work together to improve the lives of both our student renters and the neighbors.
So in addition to all that positive relationship building that we're doing on the township level with our local residents and students, and that you all are clearly doing in Radnor PD, What other steps are you taking year long to ensure a stress-free relationship between the community and the students?
So throughout the year, we'll do, random, check-ins with our neighbors. We have a great communication through our social media platforms and things such as nextdoor.com, where residents will actually reach out to us. So we're very much aware. We also have the anonymous tip line if there is an issue in a neighborhood. But we are constantly working with their students, their sports teams, obviously. And that goes for all of our universities here in town, Cabrini, Eastern, and Villanova. We stay in touch with their administration, the police department, as well as public safety agencies. We all work together. It's one big team to make everything work.
So Officer Brady, thank you for joining us today and sharing all of that information about student relationships with our local community. Thanks for your efforts. Do you have anything else you'd like to discuss with us today?
I think we covered all of our bases. We just want to reinforce that if our neighbors need anything, both during move-in, but also during the school year, across the township, to please reach out to either the police department or whatever township official, can help assist them. And just remember that between August 21st and August 25th, there will be, extended or more vehicular as well as pedestrian traffic in the area around our universities during the move-in process.
Okay, thanks again.
Thanks, Molly.
And thank you to our local residents for your patience during this annual student move-in time. And also best of luck to you students. Thanks.